Right.
Kids with autism have bigger brains. They've stopped the differentiation process for reasons we don't understand why. They're not as differentiated. So the sensory input comes in, and instead of being differentiated, there isn't enough differentiation in the brain's anatomy and the function. Therefore, that's one of the ways of thinking about it. You get flooded. Now, that's point number one. Point number two is the way I connect with other people is challenged because one of the biggest sensory inputs I get is the face of another person. So if I were your son with autism, Susan, I wouldn't look at your face. I'd look at your shoulder.
Yeah.
Or I'd look at a light that's just going like this. Or I'd stimulate my hand and just be able to, in some ways, have controllable input. But your face, facial expression of it, oh my God, huge amounts of brain real estate are devoted to that. So what do? I avoid that. I avoid it. Well, the way you train your brain to understand other minds is by taking in their nonverbal signals. And I'm doing everything I can to avoid them. Why? Because I have sensory integration challenges. So now point number two is I don't get your mind.
Right. You
right?
can't, you're not getting the cues.
I'm not getting the cues because I'm avoiding them.
Right.
Not because there's something bad about me. It's just because I'm trying to survive. So point number three now is the way I learned to regulate my emotions is by connecting with you, my mom. So now I have a flood of emotions and I'm not getting the emotion regulation training that being in interaction with you, attachment research shows. I need attachment. Kids with autism have regular needs for attachment. That's what my research mentor, Marion Sigmund, showed. And what I'm doing now is sensory integration challenges. I've avoided, face-to-face contact because it's too flooding with my sensory input, but I'm not getting the mind training I need. So I have social cognition challenges. That's what that's called. And I can't regulate my emotions. So now I can't regulate my emotions. So then my own internal physiology is flooding me. So I really now avoid face-to-face contact. And now I'm getting flooded by the sensory world. What is all that? Energy and information flow, whether it's within me, that's called emotions, or from outside me, that's called sensory input, are completely flooding my ability to remain calm. So what do? I become auto-oriented, self-oriented. That's where autism comes from. It's too much. It's just too much.